Digital technologies are transforming the world in which we live. Canadian education has the opportunity not only to be a part of this global change, but to lead the way. Right behind me is the DMZ, Ryerson University's Digital Media Zone, a center for innovation, collaboration, and creativity. It's also a place where entrepreneurial students can not only work on their degrees and doctorates, but simultaneously create the digital solutions and businesses of tomorrow.
One of the challenges for innovation in Canada is that we don't have a strong culture of innovation. How do you build it? Well, you got to start at the grassroots, and you have to look to where are the innovators and how can we support and encourage them.
It's very unique that you have a place that has all of these disciplines working together, and it is that cross-pollination of skills and expertise that really makes the culture of the zone as special as it is.
What Ryerson has been able to do is to provide a focal point where people of great knowledge, great ideas, have been able to come together and work together, being sort of the catalyst for each other.
Flybits focuses on the convergence of artificial intelligence, mobile computing, and social networks. Sounds impressive, right? It's even more impressive when you're in an airport and trying to figure out where to go.
Flybits started as a research initiative about 5 years ago, focusing on this concept of context-aware computing, meaning that instead of asking people to search for the information like on Google, we have an intelligence on the internet and in the cloud that understand the intention of the user and will be able to send the information that the user is looking for when they need it. Think about an unfamiliar airport. You go there, you don't know where to go. You will see these signage systems at the airport. If you look at it, you don't infer much, but if you point your phone to it, we will be able to tell you where your gate is, how long you need to get to your gate, and the distance to your gate. Our research has contributed to the emergence of a framework that allows anyone to build intelligent mobile applications without writing a lot of code. The role of the DMZ is to help commercialize that research. We are actually making the outcome of the research tangible.
How would we know if we're succeeding, if the digital media zone is succeeding? Well, I'll tell you one obvious measurement. The number of enterprises that are started by young innovators that are not only transforming the way we use technology, but they're creating jobs as well.
With his startup, ARB Labs, Adrian Balzacchi has taken his PhD research and turned it into a successful business. He now employs over 10 students and skilled professionals and is shaking up the way industry uses digital technology.
All of this is based on advanced level research, cutting edge research right now. What that means is it's things that take the most advanced types of maths, sciences, all the different research fields and bring that together into something that we can that's sustainable today. If you commercialize research, it means that you genuinely want this out there. With this, I graduate already with a successful high-tech company. I've already learned business, the legal aspect of it, protecting my ideas, but being able to license them out internationally. That's what I leave with now. I hit the ground running.
By bringing all these people together, giving them the opportunity to build something, create something, invent something, and produce it for the benefit of society is making them entrepreneurs at a younger age, and proving that things can really happen.
When people think about digital technology, they usually think about smartphones or the internet. But what about our bodies? Bionic Labs is looking at existing medical technology to identify opportunities for innovation.
There are lots of companies doing medical devices, but most of these corporations are so huge, they lose sight of, can this person actually afford this device? When you have a person in a wheelchair telling you that they can never afford a device that exists to allow them to get out of a wheelchair and walk again, we can make a device for you that gets you out of that wheelchair for 1/10 of the cost. So we're not creating the next cool thing, we're creating something that has a huge social impact.
The DMZ gave us the infrastructure that we needed and the networking and funding as well as material and computers to start what we had. And because of that, now we have manufacturing people that's manufacturing our legs. We have doctors that are working on our devices, and all these people got their jobs because the DMZ was there to say, there's a pathway for you guys.
We've had people come to us who have billions of dollars, and these people want to talk to us, and then we realize this is much bigger than what we ever imagined, that we can lead a company, that we can start something and create something big.
Even for 10% of our graduating population, even 10%, if they graduate, in one hand they're going to have their degree, in another hand they're going to have their company. and they can accelerate kind of moving things towards commercialization and creating jobs and, helping the economy.
Well, I think we're in a very strong position as young people to be able to create something new. By DMZ having success stories, people see those success stories. So if you see those success stories, your mindset's going to change.
I think that it gives people such a huge opportunity as to how they want to solve these problems, and they come up with new creative solutions of how to simplify life, how to improve life, how to bring products to market. I can't imagine any alternative to this because of how fun and easy and exciting and just thrilling this whole process is versus the alternatives.
The DMZ area has really proven that young people can create things way before they graduate, to create things and to make improvements to the world that we haven't seen before.
Young people now are working in a realm that has never existed before. We can't think the way we used to, that we knew the answers. I don't think that we do. I think that this space enables the new answers to emerge.
This is absolutely essential, and it points towards a transformation in higher education in our country. I'm not saying the Digital Media Zone is the only example or the example that everyone else should copy, but I think the spirit of what actually goes on in this place should be looked at for the insights it can provide in building our genuine culture of innovation in Canada.
By helping students transform great ideas into real products, real businesses, and real jobs, the DMZ is showing the way to success in today's digital economy. See for yourself how the future could look.